Have you ever found yourself nodding along, agreeing to something you really didn't want to do just to keep the peace or avoid an awkward moment? Maybe you said yes, even though every part of you wanted to say no, simply because you didn't want to disappoint someone or start a conflict, like when a friend asks for help moving on your only free Saturday and you agree even though you were looking forward to some much-needed downtime. You force a smile and say yes, but inside you're screaming no. Later you might find yourself feeling frustrated, drained, or even a little resentful, not just at your friend, but at yourself for not speaking up. On the other hand, maybe you've been in a heated meeting where you lost your temper, raised your voice, and pushed your point until everyone else went silent. You might have won the argument, but you could feel the tension in the room and the trust slipping away. We often find ourselves swinging between two extremes, being too passive, letting others walk all over us, or being too aggressive, steamrolling over everyone else. It's like we're either the doormat or the bulldozer, and neither role feels right. The truth is, neither approach works in the long run. Both leave us feeling dissatisfied, misunderstood, and disconnected from the people around us. Being passive builds up silent resentment that can poison relationships over time. Being aggressive, on the other hand, creates enemies and pushes people away. But what if you didn't have to choose between being liked and being respected? What if there was a way to be both honest and kind, to stand your ground without stepping on anyone else? That's where assertive speaking comes in, the Goldilocks of communication. It's not too soft, not too hard, but just right. Assertiveness is about expressing your needs and opinions clearly, while still valuing the needs and feelings of others. Assertive people can say no without guilt or drama, and they can share their opinions without turning every conversation into a battle. They're clear, direct, and kind, and because of that, they earn respect from others while also respecting themselves. The best part? Assertiveness isn't some rare superpower. It's a practical skill that anyone can learn and practice, no matter your personality or background. When you're assertive, you can stand up for yourself, set healthy boundaries, and communicate openly, all while showing respect for others. Assertiveness is about finding your voice, using it with confidence, and building stronger, healthier relationships, at work, at home, and everywhere in between. Meet the doormat and the bulldozer. The doormat avoids conflict at all costs, always saying yes, bottling up feelings, and slowly disappearing into frustration. People may think they're nice, but relationships become shallow. How can you trust someone who never shares their real thoughts? This self-suppression leads to anxiety and powerlessness. The bulldozer, on the other hand, pushes their way through every conversation, dismissing others' feelings and making everything a competition. They might win arguments, but they lose trust and connection. People either fight back or withdraw, leaving the bulldozer isolated. Both styles destroy relationships, one quietly, one explosively. The doormat loses themselves, the bulldozer loses everyone else. Neither approach works. There's a better way. So what's the alternative? Assertiveness. It's a skill that goes far beyond just speaking up. It's about how you show up in every conversation, every interaction, and every relationship. Assertive speaking is the foundation for honest, open, and respectful communication. Assertiveness means expressing your needs, wants, and feelings honestly and directly while respecting others. It's about being clear about what matters to you, but also being open to hearing what matters to others. It's not about you versus them, it's about both of you. Assertive speaking creates a space where everyone's voice can be heard and where solutions can be found together. The passive person thinks your feelings matter, mine don't. They often stay silent, hoping to avoid conflict, but end up feeling overlooked or resentful. The aggressive person thinks mine matter, yours don't. They might dominate conversations, interrupt, or push their own agenda, often at the expense of others' feelings. The assertive person says, both our feelings matter. Let's talk. They seek understanding, not victory, and value connection over control. Assertiveness isn't about winning or losing, it's about communicating clearly and kindly. It's about being honest without being hurtful, and standing up for yourself without putting others down. You can say no politely, share opinions without attacking, and express disagreement without creating enemies. Assertive speaking allows you to set boundaries and still maintain positive relationships. You can ask for what you need without demanding, and you can offer support without feeling obligated. It's a balanced approach that honors both your needs and the needs of others. It's about being authentic and building trust. When you speak assertively, people know you mean what you say, and they feel safe being honest with you in return. People know where they stand with you, and relationships grow stronger. Assertiveness helps prevent misunderstandings and builds a foundation of respect. Assertiveness is the key to effective communication. It empowers you to contribute your ideas, solve problems collaboratively, and create a positive environment wherever you go. It transforms how you interact with the world. You become more confident, more respected, and more connected to those around you. You stop being a victim of circumstance. Instead, you take ownership of your choices and your voice. You become an active participant in your own life, shaping your experiences and your relationships with intention. That's the power of assertive speaking. It's not just a communication style, it's a way to live with confidence, clarity, and respect for yourself and others. So, what does assertiveness sound like in real life? It starts with I statements. I feel frustrated when dishes are left in the sink because it makes the kitchen messy. Can we agree to wash up after eating? You're not blaming, you're sharing your feelings and suggesting a solution. To say, no, thanks for thinking of me, but I can't commit to that right now. To disagree, I see it a bit differently. My concern is, or, that's an interesting point. Have we considered to ask for help? I'm feeling overwhelmed with chores. Could you handle dinner tonight? These phrases open conversations instead of starting fights. They're calm, clear, and respectful. They might feel strange at first, but they're the building blocks of assertive communication. Practice them, they work. Assertive words need assertive body language. Stand tall, relaxed, not rigid, shoulders back, feet grounded. This posture says you're present and confident. Eye contact is key, steady, friendly, not staring or avoiding. It shows you're engaged and sincere. Your tone should be calm and clear. No need to shout or whisper. Speak with even volume and avoid a questioning tone unless you're asking a question. Use open, natural gestures, no finger pointing or nervous fidgeting. All these cues, posture, eye contact, tone, gestures work together. They reinforce your words and show you mean what you say. People believe your body language more than your words. So let your body speak confidence and respect. That's how assertive communication lands. Learning assertiveness is a process. You'll slip into old habits sometimes, and that's normal. The key is to reflect and self-check. Here's a quick 3-question checklist. Am I being clear and direct? No hinting or hoping someone reads your mind. Am I being respectful, using I statements, listening and acknowledging their perspective? Am I aiming for a win-win, looking for solutions that respect both sides? These questions keep you balanced and effective. Use them before or after tough conversations. They'll help you stay on track. Let's see assertiveness in action. At work, your boss gives you an impossible deadline. Instead of just saying yes or blowing up, try, I'm excited for this project. To meet the deadline, could you help me prioritize my current tasks? You're not refusing, you're collaborating and protecting your well-being with friends. If someone's always late, don't stay silent or explode. Instead, I value our time together. When you're late, I feel frustrated. Could you let me know if you'll be late next time? You're honest, respectful, and clear about your needs. Assertiveness strengthens relationships instead of damaging them. It gives others a chance to understand and respond. These real-life moments are where assertiveness shines. Practice them, and you'll see the difference. That's how you build trust and respect. Got a tough conversation coming up? You're not alone. Most of us face these moments at work or in life, but with the right approach, you can turn a dreaded talk into a productive one. Here's a simple step-by-step plan to help you prepare and feel more confident. Step 1, clarify your goal. Before you even start the conversation, take a moment to reflect. What's the real issue you want to address? What outcome would make this conversation feel successful for you? Be as specific as possible. Instead of a vague goal like I want things to be better, try to pinpoint exactly what you hope will change. This clarity will guide the rest of your conversation. Step 2, prepare your I statements. These help you express your feelings and needs without sounding accusatory or putting the other person on the defensive. Focus on your own experience. Share how the situation affects you rather than blaming or criticizing. This keeps the conversation open and respectful. Use this simple formula. When you describe behavior, I feel emotion because impact. This structure helps you communicate clearly and honestly. Then state what you need moving forward. What I need is request. Being direct about your needs helps avoid confusion and sets the stage for solutions. For example, you might say, when the report is late, I feel stressed because it delays the team's progress and puts extra pressure on everyone. I need it by Friday so we can all stay on track. Clear, specific requests make it easier for others to respond positively. Step 3, anticipate their reaction and listen. Remember, tough conversations are a two-way street. Think about how the other person might feel or respond. Try to put yourself in their shoes. Are they likely to be surprised, defensive, or maybe even relieved? Preparing for different reactions helps you stay calm and flexible, and be ready to listen, not just talk. Give them space to share their perspective and show that you value their input. Acknowledge their feelings even if you don't agree. You might say, I hear you're overwhelmed too. This builds trust and keeps the conversation constructive. Keep the conversation collaborative, not confrontational. Work together to find solutions that benefit everyone involved. This approach helps you stay focused, calm, and assertive, even when emotions run high. Remember, it's not about scripting every word, it's about being prepared, respectful, and open to dialogue. The more you practice, the easier these conversations become. That's how you handle tough talks with confidence and turn challenges into opportunities for growth and better relationships. Assertive speaking isn't about changing who you are, it's about letting your real self be heard. For too long we've been taught that being nice means being quiet. Assertiveness teaches you that your voice and needs matter. It's a skill, like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. Celebrate small wins, speaking up in a meeting, saying no respectfully, or making a clear request. Each step builds confidence and rewires old habits. Progress, not perfection, is the goal. Start small. Ask for what you need in a low-stakes situation. Watch how people respond when you show up with clarity and respect. You give others permission to do the same. Your voice is powerful. Find it, train it, and own it. The world is ready to listen.